Hi guys, it's your boy Gadget Man 404 here, and today's video, it's more a shout out kind of a video. These are some of the channels that I have subscribed to and think they're quite informative, and you may not be aware of these channels, so I'm going to reel off a few people that I subscribe to which you guys may find interesting. Some of the videos, they do the information, sort of how to build a drone, show you how to build a drone. Some do real good aerial photography, some it's more a bit of comedy and aerial photography, and some just do a bit of everything. So these are just a few people. Let me just get the autofocus, get it working. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go back over here. So the first one I'm going to talk about is a guy called, or the channel is called Philly Drone Life. He's a guy in America, in Philadelphia, and his name is Mikey, or Michael. He does, his live streams go on for hours, and he's getting a lot of traction, he's getting a lot of big names on YouTube, in drone world YouTube, involved with him, either on his channel or he goes on their channel. They come and do flights with him, etc, etc, and he's pushing on in subscriptions now, and he's really funny. Sometimes if I'm coming home from work and I've had a real bad day at work, I don't so much watch him, just plug headphones in, turn the screen brightness down and just listen to him. He's really funny, guys, really funny. So give him a watch. Philly Drone Life. He does commentary, he does screen recordings, he does some awesome epic shots like tracking trains going over a bridge over the water and all that kind of thing. So he does some real cool stuff, and like I say, he's trying to go more serious, but he still clowns around a little bit, but it doesn't take away from what he's doing. He's really funny. If you're ever getting a bad day, watch or listen to one of his videos and you will feel a lot better by the end of his videos. Okay guys, so Philly Drone Life. Another one, Love Sundays. Guys based in Cornwall in the UK. He gave me a shout out a while ago, and I've already sort of repaid the favour and gave him a shout out in possibly my last one or one video before that, telling you guys, please give him a subscription, go show him some love, give him some thumbs up, click likes, leave him positive comments, because his videos, because he lives in Cornwall, he's got real nice places to go and visit. And with the lockdown in Cornwall, you are still allowed to go out, so you're still allowed to go out to the beaches and all that kind of thing. So he's trying to do his daily exercise, go to beaches, take his drone with him, take his camera with him, get some amazing shots of the surrounding area, him vlogging in between, and then he does a conclusion. He gets some epic scenery in the middle of his videos. He's always got real nice music going with his videos, and it's just very professionally edited. He does it all himself, and it must take him to do a little 5 to 10 minute video, must honestly take him hours and hours and hours to actually, you know, to edit. I'm just making sure I'm in shot, guys, because it looks like it's going out of focus a little bit, so I'll just sit myself on the front there and just continue. So yeah, Love Sundays. Please subscribe to this guy. He's got 270 or 280 subscribers. He needs more. I've been doing it 5 years or 6 years and I've got 890 something. He's been doing it a few months and he's got 280 something. He should have thousands of people, because his shots are beautiful. The music, the scenery, interesting places he visits. I don't visit interesting places, because where I live in the country there isn't anywhere bloody interesting. And with the hours of work I do, I'm limited to where I can go, because I've got to drive to the place, do what I need to do, get back, start doing tea, pick up my son from school, dish it up, eat it, and then go back to work. I can't do all of these things on some days that I'm off. I just have too much to do at home. So today I'm not doing a flight, which I really wanted to. I'm just doing a vlog style video for you guys. And as the title will say, shout out, because basically this is what this video is about. Who else should I subscribe to? Ken Heron. He's another guy in America. Again, very informative, does really good sort of gaggy type stuff. There's like but and bye when he finishes, or you get special guests and he says but and they say bye. And again, gets good aerial footage, good commentary. He does live streams and people donate to him. He used to be on the radio in America. He lost his job. Now he's a full-time YouTuber. He's getting into FPV. He's always had the big Phantom 4s and that kind of drones. Now he's going to little racing drones, FPV. He's got the goggles. He's got the DJI goggles. He's got an Inspired 2. He's got loads of stuff, and he's very good. And like I say, he partners up with a guy called Drone. I think it's Droning On, which is Ash, which is another UK channel. He's very good. I think he lives in, but he does live streams now also with Ken Heron. He gets leaks of when drone stuff, and if he hears of anything coming out, he told you about the possible fault with the Mavic Mini of flyaways. Had a few people have sent him videos when they get to a certain height, and then if it's quite windy and the battery's running low, just not enough power to come home. So I'm mindful of where I fly. If I'm flying far away, I don't fly too high, and when it says return to home, I might push it for another 10% of battery, and then I'll do return to home, just because of that one video. I don't want to lose my Mavic Mini. I've already lost my Zeno. This is week 4, guys. Tomorrow will be week 4. I still haven't found my Zeno, my at all. So it's just one of those things, you know. I have managed to sent the logs to Hobson. Remember when I did that video, guys, having a go, saying come on, pull your fingers out your arse and help me? 2 people did. I will do a separate video just thanking those 2 people, so that this video isn't to thank them, although I am saying thank you. But when I've got their names, because I need to go through my comments to get their exact channel name or just their name, and I will do a separate video just for these 2 people. But thanks to those 2 people, I have now managed to send my logs to Hobson, giving them my username and my password so they can log into my account from their end. They can look at all my flights, but the last flight is the one where it flew away, or it got to a certain point in the field and the map was telling me there it was, and when I went looking there, it wasn't there. So I still haven't found that. I'm leaning towards now, guys, I'm looking at buying, or I'd like to buy one of these, excuse me, long range micro drones where they've got 3 or 4 inch propellers on like a 3-4 inch frame. They do have a GPS module installed and a beeper, but I've got to buy a separate battery. I've got 2 2500s, but I don't know if they'll be too heavy, and they're only 3S, but they might be too heavy for it. And I need to get some sort of transmitter because I'm in focus. So yeah, so watch Original Dobo. His live streams mainly go out on a Thursday, and he gets drunk as a skunk and he's effing and jeffing, and he's quite entertaining, as is Philly Drone Life. It's very entertaining, not so much for the aerial footage, but is entertaining in the fact of just how he comes across on camera. Very, very funny guy. Who else? Andy RC from the UK, very informative. He goes through tutorials like literally step by step on how to build things and what to do if you have this problem, etc, etc. Also there's Painless 360, he's another English guy. Lots of tutorials about building drones, fixed wings, what aerials to use on your fixed wing and where you should position it, what flight controllers are the best, and iNavs and how to set them up. It's got loads of subcategories of different content, how to set up your drone, how to build your drone, what cameras to use, what transmitters to use, what aerials. You know, he's got a lot of stuff, a lot of content on his channel, also informative. Dustin Donnell, guy from Hawaii, lives in probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. He's got a bloody volcano growing out of a park in the middle of whatever, near where he lives. He always sends his drones like miles and miles. They're just coming short of the sea from where he lives, quite inland. Flies 4-3 miles out towards the coastline, then does return home, comes back. He's done a 4G mod with a fixed wing, so an LTE 4G dongle, and somehow when you program it and whatever, you're using cellular data when you lose range. So when you're getting close to the signal range of the transmitter, the 4G kicks in, and then you've still got control, but over like 4G. So, and he's done 25-mile flights, like flown out into the middle of the sea to an island to do a fixed wing, come back. He did one with a Parrot Disco. The first planned route didn't quite work out. He was doing a live stream when it must have crashed into a mountainside. He probably didn't have the elevation high enough from the sea level to clear this particular, there's like an arch style island that's like a sea in the middle of the sea, and basically when he was doing his flight he thinks that it must have been too low and it just crashed straight into it and lost signal, and he never got that one back. He learned from that lesson, built another type of long range fixed wing that he took all the gubbins out of a disco and put it into another smaller wingspan, boosted the motor, changed the battery, and flew it for over an hour and a half or something ridiculous. He's flown it 20 something miles, but he lives in Hawaii and he flies it over the sea and there's nobody living in the sea. So I think that's how he gets around the line of sight rules, because in the UK if you can't see it you shouldn't be flying there. I've got a strobe light on the back of my Mavic Mini, because when I go out I don't really do this and that, I just go in a straight line. So when I'm going out a few thousand feet, honestly guys, you can see these strobe lights flashing on the back. Even in a sunny day environment, I've got a black and carbon fibre effect skin on mine, so when I'm high up in the clouds, because I do 2 to 250 feet high always, then I can see the contrast of the drone in the clouds, plus I've got a flashing light. That's how I come around the line of sight, because I can still see it. It's flashing, I know that light is me and no one else, so I'll just keep pushing it, and then the only thing is when I turn back, that's when I can't see it so much until I'm getting a bit closer, and then you sort of get a little bit of a flashing comes over the top. So Dustin Donnell, who else? Let me think. They're the main people. 51 Drones, Russ from 51 Drones, Ready Steady Drone, most of these are all American. Also Drone Worship, he's an American guy, having a lot of health complications, lots of health issues at present, so he's in and out of hospital pretty much every week. He's in hospital having surgery or something's happened to him, so he spends a lot of time not at home, he's in hospital. And what do you guys think to the beard, guys? Something, I've never grown a beard in my 47 years of being on this earth. The most I'd done in my 20s was a little goatee when I went to America, and all that was gone. And I've never grown a full beard, so I'm just letting it grow out so I can get these nice and straight, you know, and trim and just get that so it's a nice line going around and all that. But leave me comments, guys. Does it suit me? Do you like it? A while ago it was all the way down here, so then I've shaved it all, shaped it under my neck, and I'm going to keep it. I want to grow this out a bit more. I'm not going to have a massive bushy beard, but hopefully it'll start filling in the gaps eventually, and then I'll just see how that looks a few months down the line, and I'll keep that going. That's it for this video, guys. Just a little bit of a shout out to you guys, the channels that I watch, that I think you guys may also find informative. It does. I'm in love with the cocoa.